need to call to order the Town of Freedom regular scheduled meeting for August 14th, 2019 at 6:06 p.m. Cindy, would you like to call roll, please?
Bracken.
Here.
Rhodes.
Here.
Galindo. Absent. E-text. So, I will need a motion for a quorum, please.
I make a motion for quorum.
A second.
Bracken, your vote.
Yes.
Rhodes.
Yes.
Quorum stated.
All right, line item number 3, any non-scheduled guests?
No.
None present.
What? No present. Yeah, call roll. Line item number 4, discussion and action on the past meeting minutes from the June 29th and July 8th, 2019 meetings. Has the board had a chance to review those past meeting minutes?
I have.
There's no further discussion. Can I get a motion to approve those meeting minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve minutes.
I'll second.
Bracken.
Yes.
Rhodes.
Yes.
Line item number 5, discussion action on purchase orders for the general fire and ambulance funds. I had one question on Northwest Electric.
That was for the garage door, the light, switching the light switch, everything that you was on
Okay.
that one quote.
Okay.
That's what, it's the small things, small jobs around just this office. Yeah, because he fixed the,
Do you have any idea what the DEQ annual lagoon feed water supply fee is for? Just another
To
chance
have
to
it.
send a check to the government. Shout out to the DEQ.
yes. So that we can have them. So that they can come out and make sure we're maintaining it.
And the same with the OCC annual pipeline safety. That's not even our awareness thing. That's
No,
just our
That's our
certification.
certification from the, so they can come out and audit our lines, our footwork.
Annual software data support. What is that?
That is our billing software. He sends updates throughout the year, and anytime we have a question on how to do something, and he's been working with
How,
UTS
how
on the,
often is that just an annual fee?
that's just an annual fee, yeah.
Alright.
And he sends updates, he sends them by flash drive or CD, and we pop them in, update,
Okay.
so.
Alright.
And he's been, like I said, he's been working with UTS on the new compatibility for the new transmitters, so.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
good old Jack. Yeah, that's never changed price since I've been here,
Okay.
that I know, that I can remember.
Not terrible.
No, for an
Keep it in
annual
quick
software,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, if the board doesn't have any more questions or discussion on it, I make a motion that we approve those POs.
I will second that.
Bracken,
Yes.
Rhodes,
Yes.
On item number 6, discussion and action on opening and reviewing sealed bids on airport gasolines. I should mark that S out to bid.
bid,
Okay.
one bid right there. Still sealed.
Would you like to do that?
Sure. I'll do that.
And have a little trail in there on the board.
Oh, it looks like Austin States. It's not printed, it's signed, I believe it's Austin States. For $300, the date 7/23/19.
He is who has it, had it currently.
clerk need to inspect that?
No, I just have to have it from, no, I just have to have it you guys approve.
Since there's no competing bids, yeah, I guess I make a motion to approve. It's cheaper than having the county mow it.
I'll second that.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm sure.
Bracken,
Yes.
Rhodes.
Yes.
On item 7, department reports. I have the maintenance department's report. The John Deere lawnmower was repaired under warranty. I'm guessing that it burned the valve since it had been running E10 fuel through it, which is not recommended apparently. He's now fueling where they have E10, or where they have non-ethanol gas. Begin activating water meters, all meters activated, 3 meters yet to be moved, and school meter yet to be moved. I don't know, I think that's in addition to the 3 probably.
That'd be my guess.
We'll contact a plumber to move them, or I don't know, these things we've already covered. I guess I just need to read his report. We'll contact Cobalt or somebody to have those moved. Having difficulty getting the people who take care of our water tower to come pick up their leftover paint and sandblasting sand. Plus they said they would fix the water tower fill gauge, which hasn't worked since it was painted. Maybe someone on board can get their attention. Thanks, any questions, call me Stuart. Trying to think what they would disable on the fill gauge, but I guess we can call them. I think leftover paint and sandblasting sand would just be free.
Sure, we probably paid for it something.
You guys need any sandblasting sand out there?
No, we actually can't use it out there.
It is not even,
Okay, I guess have
yeah.
the office call Suez, and if that doesn't get any response, I guess one of the trustees can call. I don't know what difference that would make.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for the maintenance department,
Does anybody here say
or the
no?
maintenance department report?
No, I would like to make a comment though that the park, they did a good job getting the park prepped for the weekends.
I second that. It does look good. Can I see, well, I guess we can talk to Stuart about that. I thought the new relocates we were gonna do sooner than later. Okay.
Yeah, we want to get with them.
Okay, I'll reiterate that.
Kind of behind the ball in the school again because school's getting ready to start.
Yeah.
It should have been done prior to, would have been better. 'Cause now it would have to be done potentially on the weekend.
What date does school start?
Monday. There will be a fall break October to where they're out Thursday, Friday. So there's a potential,
Yeah,
upcoming,
we need to
longer
probably
break.
Get that posted
it
on the
scheduled,
board here
yeah.
so we can get it scheduled. Get a tentative date set.
most schools take, I wanna say 17th, 18th. Yeah.
I mean, we're not too far behind. I think we originally started talking about it 3 years ago, so at least we have it scheduled. Okay, office manager is getting ready to report.
She does not have anything, she left some stuff for me, more
Okay.
or less, to kind of go over in my report.
Well, good. Line C is the town clerk / treasurer report. What do you have for us, Cindy?
I have, first order of business is Blue Mark, our gas supplier, has a cost for winter only. She didn't specify what months that was, but that it is coming in at a cap of $2.85, which is less than what we're capped at for our contract at 3 something right now. So for winter months, it's kind of like winter special. We can cap out at $2.85. I asked her if there would be anything to sign. She said first she had to have board approval for it, and then she would send the paper for the board to sign.
And where's it at now?
I want to say $325. So
Do you know, so what's the normal spend at that 325 rate for the winter, let's say 4 months in there?
oh, because we went down to $325 this last year.
Oh, we went
Yes,
down
we went
from the
down,
higher number, and
yes.
I'd say
Yeah, we've been lucky enough to have a really good rep that's,
I'd say
But-
we
yeah.
see if we can
She's
make this
very,
happen.
Mackenzie's very proactive, letting us know this stuff. Because I was looking at POs just for like this last couple of months, and it's less than the $285 what we're paying right now. Even on our swing, it's only $1 or something on our swing excess swing cost. So I think a good cap for the winter, if I don't know what it's gonna be this month. Because I didn't think about asking her what the months were until this afternoon. And so it was too late to get a response back from her, but I can ask her that. We can approve it pending what months it is, how long this winter.
Have you got a winter cap contract before?
That's why I don't know if this is something new they're trying to do, like I say, a winter special. But we've never had Mackenzie for like a solid year either. This is the first time we've had her to where they may have had them before and we don't, or their winter cap may have been same as our yearly contract, or our contract price anyway, because I think we have a 17-year contract with them.
I'm not familiar with downstream marketing practices. I mean, that's great for us, I suppose.
Yeah.
If we have a really cold winter, it'll pay for itself pretty quick by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So do we need to have that put on the next agenda to approve, or can,
We can approve the winter only cost at $285. Pending knowledge of months, or if you want, you can put it as a pending, and then when you know what it is, then
I wouldn't think the months would matter unless there's something I'm missing.
February.
yeah, but sometimes our colder months are March. I mean, sometimes it doesn't even snow till the first weekend of March, because that's usually when we're having stock shows. Usually snow, ice storm or snow is really bad when it's Woodward District stock show time. But yeah, you would think that it would probably be, like you said, November through February.
So they're imposing on themselves a lower cap under contract with us than what we already have.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's in our favor.
If we can lock in the winter price,
What is their advantage to doing that?
if it's not their advantage is if it's not a real cold winter,
Right, prices are gonna be, I mean,
they can make money. If it's a real cold winter, then we can save because we're locked in no matter what. At that, I think that's the way that looks.
that's the way I took it.
Because otherwise, if we don't, turns off cold, we'd be paying 3 or 4
Right.
through the winter.
And Blue Mark is, I wanna say they covered a different area than what Constellation did. So they have different territories, I guess, different landscapes of winter temperature ranges for different customers as to what. So, and
So
they-
you tell me they're from Southern California or
No, they're from
Massachusetts?
Tulsa. Mackenzie's from Tulsa, but like I said, Constellation was out of
Business
Kansas City.
A lot of people do it. Buying in vans.
Yeah, it's kind of like allowing you to tax write-off, so we're gonna buy a ton of feed versus waiting till we.
Well, some places save a lot of money, but industry saves a lot of money by doing this very.
And this may be kind of like whenever the bigger cities do your average billing. I mean, that's what maybe they're looking at, when bigger cities do an average utility billing system.
Sounds unnecessarily complicated, but yeah, if it saves us money, great.
So can I get a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve.
Can I get a second?
Can you make a motion and approve something not on the agenda?
It's in my report.
Okay, my second.
And then whenever she sends the paperwork, that'll go on the agenda for you to sign.
Okay.
So. Okay. And then on the 27th of August, Dawn and I are going to Woodward to a REAP grant orientation meeting. That's mandatory for the REAP grants. It's in Woodward versus Beaker this year, or they're having 2 sessions this year. And so just be thinking about if you want to move forward with gas, or if there's another project, and I'm sure it'll be very similar to this last year's points system, that infrastructure's, you're gonna be your top point based, and then your emergency management after that.
For REAP.
For REAP. And I would imagine the cap last year was the 40, and then we were luckily handed unused funds. But I don't see that happening again for another couple of years to where they can probably build their pool back up.
I don't know what the executive board decided. The general board on OEDA decided to do a $50,000 cap.
Did they go back up?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it can't. It's kind of convoluted. It doesn't mean that you can't award more than 50. I think it's so that towns apply for 50. if that makes any sense.
Which I've always applied, the project that I've always done has always been over
Project.
the cap, so that way we would have a better chance of getting the entire project funded.
Yeah, I think there were actually some leftover funds from last year. That's how like our project ended up
Right,
getting-
it designated
Yeah.
what years had some funds left over in our packet from last year's stuff, but, so yeah, I mean, they'll be, if they keep doing that, great.
Yeah. Hopefully so.
So, cause I know there's been a few years that we've had to turn in $1,000 or less that weren't needed by prices or just the project itself didn't call for one of the steps we anticipated, so. So that's the 27th. I have the Legion as part of the park committee. I have the Legion's want list. I have the Cowboy Cimarron's want list. And I have our prices. I'm hoping to talk to my co-partner here and see if he has some time this next week to call the park company on installation and shipping and handling and stuff like that on the items that I've looked at, to get that done and turned in hopefully the first couple weeks of September, because that board is meeting the end of September.
Okay.
So, and then the other grant that is available for us to apply for is that small roundup from EEC.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything $1,000 or less that we want to look at, I didn't know if there was anything down at the AFAM building that needed some attention done to it, or if there was.
I'd be happy to get another trash can that's not falling off.
We can apply and do another one.
Or
So,
whatever you guys come up with, but yeah.
so anyway, that's available. So if there's any projects like that, like I said, just let me know what you think as to getting those done. And I think that's all I've got.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Cindy. Well, since there's no room for remarks from the governing board or any new business,
Sorry, I took that
no
out.
further ado, I make a motion to adjourn.
I second.